Hello everybody, so I took a bunch of pictures for a bunch of controllers I want to try to list. So for this example here, we are going to let's start with the 3DO controller. So this is the 3DO controller I'm going to list. Alright, so I'm just going to move my counter on the side there. So I've already created the listing for my used Panasonic 3DO game controller after I've created it. So I created the video and then I'm like, you know what, I want to redo this little video a little differently. So this is my listing. It's for two game controllers, each sold individually for used Panasonic 3DO 3D0 game controller, FCJP1X, FCJP2X, FC1 Gold Star. So I'm going to click on Revise Listing. I'm going to, since I have 11 characters, I'm going to put r.e.a.l, r.e.a.l, period. Just because that's one of the other keywords that was used for the marketing of this. So let's go ahead and update that listing. Alright, so we got my listing, but say I'm not really entirely sure for pricing, so we're going to copy the two model numbers of each of the controllers here. We're going to click on the eBay search, and we're going to search for one at a time. So we're going to search for the 1X first, and we're going to click on sold items. So untested, one guy wants $77.82 plus $18.27 to ship. Another guy wants $38.90, or this not wants, but this is what he sold one for, $38.90 plus $31.97 to ship. So let's pull out our trusty calculator. 38.9 plus 31.97, that brings that controller out to $70.87 for shipping from the United States. This guy wants $66.15, so 68.15 Canadian plus 33.03, that equals essentially $100. Of course, when buying from another country, like say United States, China, or overseas, you know, you're going to be paying possibly more for shipping plus import charges, duty. So $66.15, $88.20 plus $21.60 for shipping. But it looks like that came with the original box, so that's understandable, I guess. Some people want the original box. Another person got $45.40 plus $21.75 for shipping. So we're still in like the high $60, $70 range for shipping from like the United States. I'm not seeing any Canadian sellers with any items for sale. So I think my price that I had for my item, let me just go back to my listing. So my listing, I'm charging $69.99 with free shipping within Canada, which is totally fair price from what you saw with those other ones. So essentially it's going to cost me probably around $15, $20 to ship it to, say, from Vancouver to, say, Newfoundland. It'd probably be closer to $20 to ship with tracking and insurance. So $70, so I might sell it for like $50, and the rest will be going towards the shipping cost. And of course, free return shipping within Canada. So if somebody did purchase it for me, and they're in Canada, say it got damaged in the mail, didn't work, I'd pay for return shipping, no questions asked, and then I'll go through the insurance company I use to claim that the item got damaged in the mail, and then I will try to potentially repair this item and then relist it once I've had a chance to repair it. Alright, so of course I take my own pictures, the good and the bad. So those are the two controllers. Let's go back to click I'm done. We saw with the FC1. Now what about the 2X? 2X. What are the 2X controllers going for? $58.35 plus $15 to ship. Another one sold for $36.32 plus $16.86 to ship. $49.99 plus $15 shipping, $44.10 plus $16.86 for shipping. Another one was $70.04 plus $14.25 to ship. $22 to ship that one. So, I think my prices are pretty much in the ballpark here. So to close that, go back to my listing. So that's my listing. You can select which controller you want, and then when you select it, it brings up a picture of that item. Again, free return shipping, free shipping and free returns. If you click on the shipping where it says free, you can click on see details, and if you go to say Canada, you have two shipping options, economy, and the other one is Canada Post regular parcel, estimated within 9 business days. Of course, during this worldwide pandemic we're having right now, there may be delays in receiving your package due to various reasons, especially the closer we get to Christmas time. It'll take longer to get, so that's why I offer the second faster shipping option than say the what I'm calling economy shipping, which is 6 to 20 days. Shipping to United States, let's say United States, and we'll use 90210 because who doesn't remember. But anyway, we're going off track, so let's go back to my listing. To ship this controller to the United States, I'm charging $7. And if you were to add the additional controller that I have, I'd only charge an additional 25 cents. And that's because my shipping partner at Chit Chats Express here in Vancouver, I can get better shipping rates to the United States, not from the United States. So there's a reason why I only take return shipping from within Canada, because I can only create return shipping labels from Canadian buyers. I don't have the ability to, say, go to a P.O. box in the United States to pick up returns. Due to Corona, I can't cross the United States border. So right now I'm just not accepting return shipping from the United States because I don't have the ability to get to the United States and get to a P.O. box to pick items up. So anyway, I'm only charging $7 to go to the United States. Russia Federation, let's get rates. What am I charging to ship to Russia? Looks like $15. How much to ship to Germany? $15. So we're going to create our listing. So let's go to update variations for this particular one. For the controllers, I'm using variations, at least for this one, just because this way if I get additional controllers for the 3DO, I can easily come back to my listing and edit it and add those additional controllers. When you create just a single listing, you can't go back later on and add variations. You have to create the variations right off the bat. So since, controllers shouldn't be a problem to create a variation for, unlike listing like 50 video games under one listing, which is against the terms of service of eBay, because they're for different video games, different genres, different publishers and whatnot. This is going to be one listing for just controllers for the Panasonic 3DO. We're just going to click add pit, go to add category. We'll create one for games, Panasonic 3DO. We'll create 3 categories, one for games, one for the consoles, and one for 3DO accessories, which will include like power cables, video cables, joysticks, remotes, stuff like that. We'll click save. And the model numbers were FZJP1X. And we'll copy that and we'll paste that. And change the 1 to a 2. And then we'll use some other keywords for this. We'll put FZ1, Gold Star, and I I've already got Panasonic. So FC1 and Gold Star I'll use as two other key identifiers. Those are two other types of console model numbers that these will work on. Let's go down to the store category, and we'll search for Panasonic. Where was Panasonic? Panasonic 3DO consoles, and we'll say accessories. CM description for additional details in the condition, and we'll say Panasonic. Type is controller. Console games and accessories. Console and games. No, it's not a console. It's a controller. Game accessories, yes. Not a game. Not a memory card. Not a headset. Not a. It's wired. It's not for the Dreamcast. We're going to put 3D0, and we're also going to put 3DO. Not that. 3DO. Compatible model. Gold Star FC1. Panasonic. So we're going to list it for compatible models 3DO. We'll list 3D0 as well. Gold Star, FC1, and Panasonic. Plastic. Color is going to be black. Number of fans doesn't really have any additional features. This is a super old console back, this is like, I think this was released before the Sega CD. So yeah, this is definitely over 20 years old. Use controller for the tested on Windows 10 desktop PC using a USB adapter. Item will ship in a well-packed box. USB adapter not included. Additional photos available upon request. Each controller sold separately. Controllers may show signs of use like sticker residue, scuffs, scratches. And dings and dents. I'll say dings. Discoloration. So review photos and judge condition for yourself. Additional photos available by request, and the listing will be updated with additional photos. Alright, so we're going to start now, quantity of 2, and we're going to list this with, I'm going to put this under my shipping policy of LEGO free shipping within Canada. I just made that as a general listing for a lot of the stuff I'm going to be doing free shipping with. 30-day returns. 30-day returns includes, return shipping to me. So if in 30 days, if you're not happy with the item, give me a shout and we'll issue out a refund once the item is received back and confirmed it is the item that we sold you. Alright, dimensions I'm not going to use because I'm going to obviously use the best way to ship it I can, which will probably be in a small little box with using foam pads to wrap the item with. So I don't want to add dimensions until I actually sell it. I'm listing it with the shipping in mind. What I like to get, and I want to include the free shipping. So they will probably sell fairly fast. Like if we went into the actual shipping here, like shipping. When I do my shipping prices, they're all in Canadian dollars. All the listings are Canadian dollars. It's more expensive for me to ship within Canada than the United States. Under the shipping policies, I can actually click free shipping, economy shipping 1 to 15 business days. I also give the option to upgrade your shipping, Canada Post regular parcel 2 to 10 days with tracking for $12.50 for anything that's under the free shipping. This thing, I do say 5 business days, but a lot of the time I can get it done a lot faster than 5 business days. I just put 5 business days, that way I have the time. Since I work graveyards, I don't always have the time to, go to work, unload trucks, put stuff away on the shelves, walk back home, and by the time I'm like just exhausted, sometimes I just don't want to have to ship anything out that day. So all the stuff I don't store here, I store it at a storage locker. So, but anyway, shipping to the United States is only going to be $7. Worldwide shipping to a few countries here is only going to be $15. So, still good, cheap shipping or inexpensive shipping. And the way you select shipping at checkouts, it doesn't really matter if it's one way or the other way. I pack it all the same. And if it costs more than what I charge you, then it just goes into what I sold the item for. I don't go back to the customer and say, hey, this is actually going to cost like $60 to ship to you. No. Alright, so we're going to quick go back up. We're just going to do a sanity check. So use Panasonic 3DO 3D0 game controller, and it listed the 2 model numbers, FCJP1X and FZJP2X, FC1, and Gold Star. So FC1 is a model of a 3DO, and Gold Star was another manufacturer that made 3DOs. So list those. I put 3D0 because when I was initially doing the post, I actually did my search to find comps, and I used 3D0 instead of 3DO. So I put them both there just in case somebody actually searches for 3D0, my listing will come up. Alright, category Panasonic 3DO accessories, and that's where they're listed under. Controller, Panasonic. Number of fans, there are no fans. It's a wired controller, 3DO, 3D0, console and game accessories, controller. Use controller for the Panasonic 3DO, tested on a Windows 10 desktop PC using a USB adapter, which I got from, now you can actually get the USB adapters from several different places. One of which would be like Stone Age Gamer, has lots of cool accessories. Another place is, what was the other place I got some Nintendo adapters from? I think it was retrousb.com, where I got like Super Nintendo controller adapters and the likes. Anyway, additional photos are always available by request. USB adapters not included. I wanted to specify that because I did mention that tested on Windows 10 with the USB adapter. Some people that actually read descriptions might think the USB adapter is included. It is not, so that's why I put USB adapter not included. Controllers may show signs of use like sticker residue, scuffs, scratches, dings or blemishes. Discoloration, review photos and judge condition for yourself. Additional photos available by request, and the listing will be updated with the additional photos. So we got the prices, we list them under free shipping, 30-day returns, and I pay for the return shipping as long as it's within Canada. International orders, which include, from the Americas, Europe, Germany, Australia. It costs an absolute arm and a leg to ship to those countries with Canada Post. I can get shipping discounts to you, but not from you. So like when I have to, I also don't have the ability to create return labels for any other country besides Canada. So I do apologize for that, but if you ship it back, or give me a message on eBay, we will definitely work out what we can do. Because I stand behind everything that I sell. So I'm going to click List Item. And there's my listing. So let's click on the listing. So here's my listing for those two video game controllers. And I just thought of something here. Revise your item. Before somebody thinks that both those controllers are included together, each controller sold individually. Just to cover my butt, in case somebody thinks you're getting both controllers, no, each controller sold individually. That way I have it clearly stated in the item description. So just update that listing quickly. And let's go into that listing and we'll just do a quick sanity look over. Use Panasonic 3DO, 3D0 game controller, FCJP1X and FCJP2X. FC1 Gold Star. Those are my descriptions. Under conditions as used. Tested on Windows 10 with a USB adapter. See item description for additional details. 3DO controller. Here you can select which controller you're actually going to want. The JP1. And then there's the JP2. And then you can see all the photos. And then if you click on a JP1X image, okay, just click to enlarge. So you can review all the pictures. The nice thing about having variation listings is that each item SKU will be able to have 12 of its own images. Alright, so we'll go down. Country, region, manufacturers, China, plastic, 3DO, 3D0, wired, controller, compatible model 3DO, Gold Star, FC1, Panasonic 3DO. Console game accessories, black, Panasonic, platform, we need to change that. So let's go back to revise your listing. That's another reason why you'd want to review your listing after you just list it, just to pick up any mistakes. So we're going to search for platform. We're going to remove Sega Dreamcast and we're going to change it to Panasonic 3DO. We'll put Gold Star, FC1, and Panasonic. .3DO and 3D0. Alright, so we've updated the platform. We're going to click update the listing. I'll close that one. And we're going to go to this listing again just to double check it for another sanity check. And now you can see under the platform we've changed to Panasonic 3DO, Gold Star, FC1, Panasonic 3DO, 3D0. And there's that. Alright, and I think that's going to be it for this quick little rundown on how I listed a Panasonic 3DO game controllers. So as you can see, obviously with me talking and trying to explain things, this took a little longer than me just running through it. But I wanted to give people a brief, quick rundown of my listing procedure and my listing practices. So if you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Check me out on eBay, Facebook, Instagram, and all the other fun stuff. Have a great night.